I'm unstoppable in season 2. Invincible. Okay, look. I like to main Mr. Fantastic. He's one of my mains, so yeah, he got some pretty gnarly buffs. I mean, they're pretty crazy. I'm not gonna say they're completely like changing his play style. I mean, maybe somebody super analytical would, or we can dive deeper into it and maybe maybe there's a little bit of changes, but mostly I'm gonna show you guys this gameplay of me just dominating, and to show you guys how good Mr. Fantastic is for season 2. So I'm happy with the new season. I think the maps are amazing. I think everything is good so far. And so if you're using Mr. Fantastic like me, you know, um, then you will know that he got like huge damage buffs on his primary fire, and on his primary attack for like his inflated state. Now he also gained a little bit of health, but he did lose a little bit of shield from when he goes to his inflated state. And he lost a little bit of elasticity gained from that pull attack that he has. Now, what he did gain in return of all that is he got the amount of shield he gets when he's like in his big form. He got that for his ultimate now. So now his ultimate is like extremely, extremely oppressive. So I think a lot of people are going to be surprised this season when some of the people who love Mr. Fantastic start popping out. Um, yeah, I think this game is fantastic. I think what's good about season 2 so far is not just the maps, but I also think they added a lot of skins. Like for example, for the battle pass this season, there's like so many skins and so many uh like new cosmetics and things like that they didn't really add to the first battle passes. The first battle passes they did have a lot still, but not like this season. This season has like the most so far. And then something I noticed too is that they seem to really like know what they're doing with the story. So like I feel like a lot of people like they might not know where the story's going. Like, wait, what? We're getting Emma Frost and Ultron, like, kind of confusing, Krakoa and stuff. But they seem to really know what they're doing with the lore. Like, if you read, there's like new lores unlocked too. So just in case if anybody's interested. But yeah, back to Mr. Fantastic. These buffs, man. I mean, the gameplay feels so much like stronger. I feel like I have more potential to do damage, but I will say I feel like I have more potential to die. Like he's a lot easier to get killed now because he can't cycle to his big mode as easily. Like it takes a little bit more time, a little bit more effort to do it. So if you're not smart with him, you will still get smacked. But if you really do things in the right way, I feel like you'll still get to your big mode and you'll still be able to do damage and cause destruction. But you do need a good team. Mr. Fantastic is heavily reliant on having a coordinated team or a team that can capitalize on uh, you like kind of discombobulating their team, right? Because Mr. Fantastic, his go-to is to grab people on the enemy team, throw them around, control the battlefield, and while they're like struggling and confused a little bit, then your team is supposed to come in and help finish them off. But and he's good at like getting people who have lower health who are trying to run away. And but yeah, so you could see me using him very strategically in this game. Like my team is very good in this game, and we're just like pushing up, and not letting these guys have any room to breathe. You see how I'm coming after that Iron Man, but he obviously got too high, so I switched focus. Boom. Then I just say, you know what? Let me pop the ultimate. Boom. Got a kill instantly, and that's just what it is. So I feel like that this is how you're supposed to play Mr. Fantastic. You're supposed to find the enemy team, make sure your team is with you. Do not go in alone, bro, because you will get smacked. Mr. Fantastic doesn't have a lot of health, but he just has a good amount of survivability in the right hands. So you go in with your team, you attack and you throw them off, like you pull them closer to you. You slam two of them together. You sling yourself to them and like push them away from your team, and all while you're doing that, you're also giving your teammates shield because when you do that that power where you sling yourself to your teammates too. You know, when you hit the enemies, they fly forward, but when you hit your teammates, they get shields. So basically, you want to continuously do that, and hopefully your team is good. Like you know, you can't always control them, but that's what it is. You know, for most characters, honestly, I would say for all characters, if you see your team are struggling, just go help them out, bro. Just go help them out. And but yeah, but with Mr. Fantastic, that's what you want to do. That's his play style, right? He can also dive, but he's not really supposed to flank too much. He's not supposed to flank too much. He's not supposed to, oh, let me go around the corner and try to hit them from a different angle. You can do that, but I think he's much better used with the tanks, with the healers, giving them shield and being right next to them to protect them from any people trying to flank on them or anything like that. That's what he's used for. He has great survivability. He's definitely good, a good addition when there's already two tanks. Some people think, oh well, you don't need him because you know you already have two tanks, but nah, he kind of solidifies it because he's not fully a tank, right? Like some people say he's a tank because he has good survivability, but like he's not fully a tank. So because of that, because he's not fully a tank, he capitalizes on two tanks on the team. I think it's the best to have two tanks and a Mr. Fantastic. This is just my preference, right? And then if you want to add someone else, maybe you know that other DPS could be whoever, and then just two healers. I don't ever think there should only be one healer unless that one healer is extremely masterful at healing. Like that's the only way one healer is acceptable. Otherwise, I feel like two healers like should be. You know, I was playing this game earlier, and I was playing as I think I was playing as I don't know if I was playing as Thor or Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. But long story short, there was a guy who was healer, but he wasn't doing good. He switched from healer. Then we had no healer for a while. And at the last second, I noticed, and I was like, whoa, like, we don't have a healer. So I switched to healer. But it was annoying because he didn't even type it in the chat or communicate or let anybody know, you know? So make sure, you know what I mean? When you're playing this game as Mr. Fantastic, make sure you're protecting the healers so they can feel comfortable healing you and healing everybody. That's like really what you need to do. Like protect your healers and attack the enemy's healers. You know, if you see them, like attack them, and especially like first. You know, if you see them first, attack them because once they're dead, everybody else will go down quick. Look at this Moon Knight trying to escape. You know, he was trying to be cheap and get me with the Unk, but he couldn't do it, so he ended up getting punished for it. But then I got punished by Iron Man, right? But see, like people like this, it's like dumb because look, this Iron Man attacks my Mr. Fantastic, but he only gets one kill. So it's like he wasted his ult when he could have saved it till there was a group of us in a small area and gotten more kills. People don't really think like that, so you know that was good on us because we capitalized it. Luckily, they don't think about that. We could just mess them up, you know. But yeah, so what I like to do with Mr. Fantastic in this game is I like to really like look at what I'm doing right here with Moon Knight. Sometimes you flank, right? Because Moon Knight's not paying attention, and for some reason he doesn't notice I'm behind him, so I just keep attacking him. But you see, like I flank sometimes only if there's a large group of my teammates attacking someone or doing something, or maybe there's an enemy teammate capitalizing on the fact that there's so many of us nearby. Like for example, a Moon Knight. Like there could be like a lot of us, and Moon Knight capitalizes on grouping enemies. So, like maybe all of us are in an area, and then there's a Moon Knight trying to get us from a position, and I'll flank to just get that Moon Knight out of position, right? So I still so I don't just not flank whatsoever. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I do, and that's pretty much it. You know, thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed Mr. Fantastic for season 2. I think this season is going to be amazing. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. And peace, 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 peace.